Alrighty guys, today we are here with our very first episode of a new series I'm going to call Rivalry Weekend. It is going to be against the Lakers versus the Knicks. I will be controlling the Los Angeles Lakers. Gameplay difficulty is on All-Star. And this is a little bit of a pregame show and starting lineups here in a second. The starting lineup for the Lakers is Jordan Clarkson, D'Angelo Russell, Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, and Ivica Zubac. And if you want to check out the Knicks starting lineup, it'll be on the left side of your screen. Now, this is an intro to the game, a little preview what's going to happen. Not really a preview, this is just what happened before the game, and I wanted to show it to y'all guys. But while this is happening, I did tell you guys earlier in the summer I was going to be posting a lot more videos. Well, that plan didn't work out. Basketball camps, sitting on the couch doing nothing, forgetting. Yeah, that's a lot of what happened. So, if you guys are watching this video, please leave a comment, like, subscribe. All the support helps, and let's get ready. Let's get ready for tip-off. Ivica Zubac will win the tip and go straight back to D'Angelo Russell, who has switched over to point guard. Past Zubac. Zubac gets rejected. Randle with the offensive rebound. Jordan Clarkson has it. Passes it to Julius Randle. Randle gets an and one. Looks like Carmelo Anthony was the one that fouled him. Lakers off to a quick 2-0 start. And also, I just wanted to tell you guys, I am experimenting with some new. There went some 2K cheese. He should have been out of bounds. Experimenting with some new techniques, I guess you would say. Should have been a block. Come on now, 2K. Some new techniques on the movie editor that I'm using. I've already used titles and stuff like that, but there are transitions, and one has already happened. You probably didn't notice it. Kind of hard. Come on, Ingram. You could have hit that. One is hard. The first one is hard to notice, but the farther we go into the video, you'll notice them more. And if you guys are still here, tell me what y'all think about them. Ingram, another open three, misses that one as well. D'Angelo Russell, trying to play defense on Rose, but he gets by him and then splits the two defenders in the paint. Knicks off to an early 8-2 lead. Russell takes it up. Russell tries to drive by Rose. Doesn't work. Pass to Clarkson. Clarkson misses the dunk. Not something you normally see happen with Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson is normally one of probably the best dunkers in the NBA. And the first time that I tried to edit this video and do a voiceover for it, it didn't exactly work, and I got extremely mad. So if I'm talking a little bit loud, or if you guys think that I'm just crazy or something, trust me, I'm not. Ivica Zubac with the dunk. I'm just trying to make sure that everything goes as planned and as it's supposed to. So now skip ahead a little bit. Knicks 12, Lakers 6. After that is Ivica Zubac dunk. And I believe a D'Angelo Russell layup. Ingram with a rejection. Ingram going to save it. Ivica Zubac. And what is going on? Why would you do that? See, that's another thing. 2K needs to work on that, because why does Randle, who's about to have a wide open dunk, go run halfway there on a 2-on-1 fast break and then just stop? Now, I mean, come on, 2K, that's not realistic. 14-6, first quarter. Timeout called by the Lakers after the Knicks score. Young going to bring it up. Young passes it over to Mozgov. Mozgov with a quick score. And Clarkson going to be playing defense on Chasson Randle. And for some reason, nobody can make up their mind on who they're actually playing defense on. Randle got it. He got it to go. I'm not even believing that. Randall, I guess, is a decent player, but not good. Um, Russell playing defense this time on Randall. D'Angelo, Luol Dean. No, Corey Brewer got out there. Good shot contest. Dean gonna bring the ball up the floor. Passes it over Randall. I mean, not Randall. Russell. Russell will hit the three, makes it an 8-point game. Now, probably from the beginning of this video, you guys think, oh my gosh, you're just on all-star difficulty and you're losing by 8. But I had a bad start, took some bad shots. But if you watch to the end or skip to the end, you'll see that I'm actually not that bad. Spoiler alert. Jordan Clarkson trying to D up Derrick Rose. Rose gets by him. Julius Randle. And looks like Willie Hernan-Gomez will miss the dunk. Ingram tries another three. He's going to miss that one as well. Not really sure why I attempted so many shots with Brandon Ingram in this game. He's not actually that great of a shooter. Porzingis misses that. Mozgov brings the ball up the floor, passes it off to Clarkson. Clarkson in the corner to Randall. Randall probably could have shot that, but he didn't. Kind of glad he didn't. Randall going to lose it. Clarkson dives on it. Randall has it at three-point line, passes it over to Corey Brewer. Brewer takes it in, gets fouled. That's a bailout by 2K. Thank you. Brewer hits the first one. And Corey Brewer, let's be honest, used to be a pretty good player back whenever he was with the Timberwolves. But now he's kind of like dried up. But those 2 points are going to come in very helpful towards the end of the game. And Willie Hernan-Gomez off of the almost steal by Mozgov. See, that's another thing 2K needs to fix. Why would he just put his hand up instead of trying to actually steal the ball? Ingram going to lose it. Randall gets back on defense, though. Gets the chase down block on Hernan-Gomez, I believe. Why in the world are you still shooting? Okay. Randall with the hustle play of the week gets that offensive board and puts it back up. Makes it a 6-point game here. Getting close to the end of the second quarter. The Knicks have only scored 7 points in the second quarter. We scored 12. Brewer takes it up. Brewer passes it over to Randall. Randall has a perfect release. Makes it a 4-point game. Nearing the end of the second quarter. Randall. Brewer playing defense on Courtney Lee. Courtney Lee didn't do much this game, I don't believe. Brewer going to get an assist this time. Randall, I don't know why he didn't go in hard, maybe get the and one, but he does get the score. Lakers now down by 2. Brandon Ingram clamping up on Carmelo Anthony. Melo gets it stripped away from him by Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram falls on it. Will get credited for the steal, but he did go out of bounds, so it's still New York ball. And that's another thing. Whenever the ball is so close to the end line, whenever players dive on 2K, it can get stupid sometimes. And as I was talking about earlier, the transitions, there was one of them, if you noticed it. So here we have the halftime show. No actual commentary by Shaq, Ernie, or Kenny. Because this is a video clip saved straight from the PlayStation, and you can see some of the first half highlights, some of the best plays by some of the players who made them. That was a great dunk by Ivica Zubac here in the second quarter. Clarkson with the pull-up 3. Spoiler alert, not D'Angelo Russell. Jordan Clarkson will be another one of the reasons why we win the game here close to the end. Oh man, I just gave it away, didn't I? Well, anyways, now that I've kind of told you that, if you want to skip to the end, you've watched for 9 minutes and 50 seconds. That's better than most time. Better than most people will do. So, Carmelo Anthony will get that one to go. Assist by Rose. D'Angelo Russell drives in. Russell gets a perfect release layup, keeps it as a 2-point game. Rose brings the ball up the floor again, passes it off to Willie Hernangomez. Melo has it. Melo drives. Hey, real life, that's probably a good shot for Melo, but not in 2K. Russell trying to drive by. Russell going to get it down to Zubac. Zubac finishes down low, ties the game at 28. D'Angelo Russell. Brandon Ingram playing defense on Carmelo Anthony. The pass over to Porzingis. Porzingis and one. Julius Randle. If he'd have stayed on the ground, they probably wouldn't have called that. Probably could have drew a charge there as well, but it didn't. It happened. Don't really matter. Porzingis is a good player. Let's get over it. Porzingis will hit the and one, convert it. Clarkson has it. He's going to bring the ball up the floor. Try to get a quick cross. Not going to work. Passes it over to Zubac. Another, well, actually first perfect release for Zubac. That'll be the fourth one of the game for the team. Knicks up to a 3-point lead. After as we skip ahead a little bit after Zubac's score. Zubac going to post up in the paint. Little hook, and he'll hit it, and the bench celebrating for him. Skip ahead a little bit more, still down by 3. This time Nance Jr. drives in. He makes his first appearance in the video, and Nance Jr. would draw the foul. Hits the free throw. It's the first one. Makes it a 2-point game. Hits the second one, makes it a 1-point game. And Nance Jr. makes his second appearance, and it's not a very good one. He has a good appearance and a bad appearance. Even though his steal rating is supposed to be a B+, he couldn't get that steal from behind. I don't know why. 2K logic, don't ask me. 5-point game now. Lakers down by 5. Brandon Ingram bringing the ball up the floor. Ingram wasting time for some reason. 12 seconds remaining in the quarter. Ingram's going to back up. Passes it to Mozgov. Mozgov gets position while in midair, but he misses the layup, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Now we will go to the fourth, and I'll see you then. Now after the start of the fourth quarter, Jordan Clarkson brings the ball up the floor. Passes it over to Larry Nance Jr., who runs to the corner. Nance Jr. posting up on Porzingis. And he'll get Porzingis in the air. Can't finish, but he does draw another foul. Nance Jr. was good at drawing fouls pretty much the whole game. He'll miss the first one, make the second one. And I hate the fact that I have to do the videos after, but I don't have an actual screen recorder. So I'm working with what I got. I'm getting the videos out there to you guys. Not as many as y'all probably want me to, but it's happening. And now we just went from a 6-point game to a 2-point game. Lakers have cut the lead down to 2. Mozgov playing defense at the 3-point line because the center's out there, and almost got a steal with Clarkson, and then Nance Jr. does get the steal. Nance Jr. runs to the corner. Jr. gets the shot to go. Larry Nance Jr. Great play by him. Get the steal, then run down, hit the mid-range jumper. Clarkson tries to D up, can't get it though. New York, and takes a 2-point lead here after the Lakers have just tied it up. Clarkson goes up, hits a 3. Let's skip ahead a little bit more. Knicks have scored once again. It's 46-45. Clarkson in the corner, I believe. Ingram going to drive in. Randall will get the dunk to go, 47-46. Nick Young playing defense. Ingram gets the rejection the second time. Carmelo goes up with it. And good play by Jordan Clarkson there to get inside, draw the foul. And that right there almost messed me up. Because Jordan Clarkson has like an 80 something free throw rating. And it said he had a 56. Anyways, though, we'll take a 3-point lead here. Believe that's Clarkson. Never mind. Ingram with another rejection. Zubac tries to show off some dribble moves there. Skip ahead a little bit more. The Knicks have scored again, make it a 1-point game. But Jordan Clarkson in the corner, he's going to hit the three. Makes it a 4-point game. Knicks scored once again, 2-point game. Nick Young, for some reason, playing point guard. They'll get it to Brandon Ingram. Ivica Zubac. Fouled. Not the greatest free throw shooter in America, I believe, but Zubac. He will hit the first one. That was probably also a bad joke considering he's not from America. And he'll also hit the second one. All right, people, we are down to the final 30 seconds of the fourth quarter. Carmelo Anthony has the ball. He'll drive by Brandon Ingram, but Brandon Ingram still gets a rejection. 2-point game. Zubac guarding on the inbound. Zubac reading the floor. Sees Lee cut out. He runs toward him. Zubac with a rejection. That's 2 in a row. Ingram first on Carmelo Anthony. And then Zubac gets a rejection on Courtney Lee. Knicks still have possession of the ball, though. Zubac playing defense on the inbound once again. Zubac sees Carmelo cutting. He can't quite get the steal, though. Brandon Ingram playing defense on Melo. He'll split beside Ingram, and Zubac slides over, plays some good defense. Melo just too good, though. D'Angelo Russell brings the ball up the floor, passes it over. Brandon Ingram. Ingram going to drive in. Ingram gets the N1 over Carmelo Anthony. Ingram hadn't scored the entire game. Don't know where that just came from. But oh my goodness, what a play from Brandon Ingram. Zubac guarding the inbound again. Ingram this time. All up on Carmelo Anthony. Great shot contest. Porzingis with a rebound, but Zubac's going to block it, and that's going to be the end of the game. The Lakers will take this one. And after being down 11 in the first quarter, they come back and win by 2. 56-54 is your final. Let them celebrate, because they have just beat one of their rivals, the New York Knicks. And yeah, guys, that was me trying to be an NBA commentator. Don't know why I did that, but this is a post-game show, and your player of the game is Jordan Clarkson. 13 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Here's some highlights of him. Clarkson had some very good plays in this game. Right here's one of them. He hit 3 threes to help lead the team to victory. And one of them was when he had the Gatorade sign, and it was in the fourth quarter. So Clarkson was clearly the player of the game. And here we are, guys. Stats. And in a second, I'm going to show you the team leaders for everything. But at first, I just want to show you Clarkson had 13 points, and Brandon Ingram, having to clamp up on Carmelo Anthony, had 4 blocks. So Clarkson had 13 points. Zubac had 11. Randall had 10. Russell and Nance Jr. both had 7 apiece. And Mozgov, Ingram, and Nick Young, and Corey Brewer all had 2 of their own respective points. The only two players who didn't score was Tariq Black and Luol Deng. Deng had a chance to score, get in the video, but didn't exactly work out for him. Now the team leader in rebounding was Julius Randle with 5. Zubac came in a close second with 4. Clarkson led the team with assists with 3. Nance Jr., Tariq Black, Corey Brewer, and Brandon Ingram and D'Angelo Russell all came out with 1 steal. Brandon Ingram had 4 blocks, Zubac had 2, and Julius Randle had 1. Key reason why we won this game. Now here is some Ivica Zubac highlights. He had a very good game. Some good projections, some good dunks, good post plays. Tried to show off the point guard abilities. Now here is some Brandon Ingram highlights. Even though Clarkson was the player of the game, I say that Brandon Ingram is the MVP because he had to he had to clamp up on Carmelo Anthony, and he had 4 blocks while doing it. Here's your stats for the New York Knicks if you are a stats type of person. Just a quick run through of them. And here we are with the box score. We shot better in every category except for free throws, but both teams still hit 10. Same amount of bench points. We had more assists. They had more rebounds, but same amount of steals, but we had way more blocks, which contributed to our success of winning the game. Now, there are the rest of the stats, as if you are a stat junkie, like I have said before. And guys, I just want to leave you with this. Brandon Ingram.